Hey, you know what time it is?
It's about...
No, not that time.
Oh, what?
It's time after this video for you to go to the grocery store. I need you to pick up some things.
Like what?
Some cheese puffs, some Vienna fingers, you know, those cookies that I like so much.
I know what Vienna fingers are.
Some Hershey Kisses. Oh, and a frozen pizza. Some boxes of macaroni and cheese. Oh, and then on the way home, make sure you get me some McDonald's French fries. Make sure it's the super size.
Whoa! Are you kidding me?
Uh-uh.
What the heck are you gonna do with all those high-carb foods?
I'm gonna eat them.
Eat them? Now, why would you want to go and do something like that?
Because I'm craving them.
Uh-oh. She said the C word. Craving! Uh-oh, I know what that means. Welcome back to Living La Vida Low Carb on YouTube, episode 24. My name is Jimmy Moore.
I'm Christine Moore.
Yes, you are. You go do all the talking in this one, girlfriend, because we gonna talk about... Tell them. Cravings!
Well, they can happen anytime, not just that
No,
time.
hold on. We're going to talk about two different kinds of cravings. One is general cravings for food when you're losing weight. And the other craving is what Christine's going to tell you all about.
What I have right now.
Oh. All right, but before we get into cravings, let's tell you who the big winner was of the 3 dozen eggs that we were giving away from EGGLAND'S Best. This was from our previous video. The winner is GG7, and I have contacted GG7 about that person's prize. Congratulations, and I will get those out to you just as soon as I hear back from you with your address. So let's get into today's episode. I am so out of my league with this episode, it's not even funny. Let's first talk about general cravings. When you are starting a diet like a low-carb diet, one of the things that you'll notice is you may start to feel cravings for certain foods. Generally, they're high-carb foods, high-sugar foods, those foods that you're just not allowed to have when you're living La Vida Low-Carb. You know, junk foods, sugary foods, carby foods as I call them. Garbage, yeah, but you certainly don't need those to fulfill those cravings. You know, people think, well, I crave chocolate cake. Well, actually, what you're craving is fat. Now, that's going to sound really weird to a lot of people. What do you mean? No, I'm craving, I want that sweet, sugary, you know. But actually what your body is telling you when you have a craving like that is that you need to feed it fat and protein.
This is so true. It worked on me and I didn't even realize that it was happening.
It's amazing. The next time you feel a craving coming on that you need to eat something that is high carb, try this method. Get yourself some high fat, moderate protein snacks. For example, string cheese would be a great one, or even like a little block of cheese.
Nuts.
Nuts are definitely a great one because they're very high in fat, moderate protein, definitely macadamia nuts, almonds, pecans, walnuts, cashews even, anything that's like high fat and moderate protein. Anything else? Like a little snack idea? Pretty much anything.
You did that cheesecake for me. I was wanting to pop some popcorn, and I hadn't even told you.
Popcorn.
Yeah, I was craving popcorn, and I hadn't even told Jimmy, and he fixed that cheesecake that we did.
That true lemon cheesecake about 2 or 3 episodes back. Yeah.
And he fixed that for me, and I ate it, and that desire for the popcorn just went away.
It's amazing. And the fat does that because it makes you feel satiated. You're satisfied with it because it's very filling, it's very tasty, and you don't feel deprived. And so that's one of the reasons why cravings come on for a lot of people on any lifestyle change, but even on a low-carb lifestyle change, is they feel like they're missing out on something and they don't like that feeling. And so they feel like they have to binge on carb-loaded foods, which is just not true.
Another thing that you have to do too, and you brought up a good point, is a lot of the high carb stuff is packaged really conveniently.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what makes it so easy to grab, because you go to a convenience store, what is 90% of what's on their shelf? Packaged products that are high carb garbage, and you just don't need them, except for maybe the pork rinds.
But there are a lot of really good low carb,
yeah,
packaged, easily accessible stuff.
That's true.
Out there, you just gotta look for
You gotta look for them, and certainly my chocolate bar has a lot of fat, healthy fat from the coconut oil and the cocoa butter, very low in carbs, and high in fiber, and moderate in protein. So that would be another one that you might want to pick up, the Live and La Vida low carb bar. Shameless plug, shameless plug. All right, so that's like general cravings, and this will actually carry over into those monthly cravings that Christine's going to tell you all about now. So take it away, hon. I have no clue.
You live with it every month. Oh, there are certain times of the month, bless it, that we women just start all of a sudden just craving all sorts of stuff, and for me, I know it's not maybe necessarily a specific type of food, but I could go from wanting something salty to something sweet, back to something salty, and of course chocolate for me is a big thing.
Chocolate.
And
tell me your favorite chocolate bar.
Well, now
or chocolate.
Now it's the Live and La Vida low carb bar.
No. That's the easy answer out. No, what was the one that you always had me buy when you had
Hershey bars.
The Hershey bar. Yep. And then
Yep.
if you wanted chocolate in general in little bite-sized pieces, it was
The Hershey Kisses.
Well, Hershey Kisses and
M&M's.
M&M's.
Yeah.
Or as I call them, M's.
But this time of the month can just be crazy because our hormones are going wild. Exactly, like mine are right now. Anyway, you just have to apply those same principles. You just have to get something that's high in fat and try to work through. It's a little harder to work through those cravings because your body is doing its thing, but it's okay. You just got to work a little harder during those times.
Well, and I don't have any idea what it feels like to be going through that, but I can tell you I do know what it means to have cravings. And when you have those cravings, the best thing you can do, like I've been saying, is to moderate protein up and high fat up. It's just, you just don't realize how wonderful that works until you give it a try. So many of you have been asking about how do you handle the cravings? How do you keep from, eating everything in the house that's high carb? Well, number one, get rid of everything in your house that's high carb, and you won't have to worry about that. And only stock your pantry and your refrigerator with foods that are high in fat. Now remember, that's healthy. High in fat means healthy. Doesn't mean not healthy, it's healthy. And moderate in protein, and low in carbs, of course. Pepperoni slices is another great one. Pretty much any little meat slices like that make for a great snack.
I mean, you can go to any online low-carb store, and they have a bunch of convenient packaged stuff that's low-carb.
Well, that's all the time we have for Live and La Vida Low Carb on YouTube, episode 24. Thank you, Christine, for enlightening us with your expertise in the area of flavors, and we appreciate y'all watching us today. Yippers.
Yippers.
Anything else you gotta say?
Yippers, hater.